lost 160 pounds in 15 months, 170 pounds total, and I did not take any sort of substances to help me do that. I also cleared up 15 health conditions that were taking me down and really fast. And while I was dealing with those health conditions, I did not take anything as well. Now, the doctors wanted me to take things, but I refused. And I want to tell you why. So first of all, I didn't take anything to lose the weight because the things that are really being talked about now were not really being talked about when I lost the weight. So it was not necessarily I'm too good to take anything to lose this weight. It was just really not an option. And in fact, this was like the thing that I was going to do. And if this did not work, what I did to lose the weight, if this did not work, then I was going to consider surgery. And it never got to that point, and I'm grateful for that. But the other more deeper thing I want to talk about is why I didn't take medication for the ailments that I was living with. And the thing that I want to say about that is, first of all, I'm not against medicine. I'm not against doctors. But what I am against is not solving a problem and looking for a sort of Band-Aid to put on it. And let me explain what I mean by that. So I had fatty liver, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all of these things that they can put you on medications for. And for me, it was a thing of, why do I take that when I need to solve the root problem of what's causing the issue? And that's what I want you to understand, because what medicine is really trying to do is they're trying to come up with a way that you can eat bags of French fries and burgers and cookies and cakes, donuts, pies, shakes, all of the things, and not be incapacitated from that, not have horrific symptoms from that. And it's kind of unlikely that that will ever exist. A pill that you take and you can eat endless amounts of whatever and not get sick is kind of wild to think about. A pill that you take and you can smoke and not have a risk of lung cancer, that's unlikely going to exist ever. So what we need to do is we need to find a way to accept that we need to change our behaviors if we want to avoid and greatly diminish our chances of having negative outcomes. One analogy to think of this is if you eat a diet of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, a healthy way of eating, unless there's something underlying, it's almost impossible to not achieve better health from eating that way. So when you think about it in reverse, it really makes a lot of sense. It's impossible that we can eat the things that are ultra processed and not have negative health outcomes. And it's also really difficult for us to eat the fruits and the greens and the beans and all of the things and not have good health outcomes. So I hope that helps. Thank you for watching and stay uplifted.